So I want to take you guys through a little kind of mini yoga slash kids song that you can do with your kids at home. I learned this through the Grounded Yoga Kids curriculum, and then I've kind of sort of modified and adapted it based on the kids I work with for speech therapy. I love this song. It's called the Butterfly Song, and I love it because it gets kids moving their bodies, but from a seated position. So physically speaking, it's not too challenging, but it also gets kids moving, like I said, moving their body, but at the same time engaging their voice. So that is a much more functional and naturalistic movement for children to be able to use their voice while they're moving their body, because the primary job for children is to play. It's a sweet song. It's got different verbs, and you move your body to those verbs, and it can open up a whole wide range of discussion about butterflies. You could read Eric Carle's The Very Hungry Caterpillar and talk about where butterflies come from. So you could pull in some literacy with this. You could go out and look for butterflies. You could go to the butterfly, if you have botanical gardens nearby, you could go, if they have a butterfly area, some do. You could look up pictures of butterflies and talk about them. You could talk about the differences between butterflies and dragonflies and moths. You could even just talk about all the things that fly, so bringing in birds and so forth. So I'll sing the song all the way through, and then I'll go through each part and kind of explain from a language and speech development standpoint why I like those parts. So you'll have the kids put the soles of their feet together. They'll butterfly out their legs. If the inner parts of their thighs are tight and this hurts them, just have them push their feet further away from their bodies. Same with you parents, you can do the same. Good, and then cue the child and yourself to take a deep breath in through your nose, and then you start to sing. Fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly in the sky. Flap like a butterfly, flap like a butterfly, flap like a butterfly in the sky. Spread like a butterfly, spread like a butterfly, spread like a butterfly in the sky. Sleep like a butterfly, sleep like a butterfly, sleep like a butterfly in the night. Wake like a butterfly, wake like a butterfly, wake like a butterfly in the morning. Good morning to all the butterflies. So that is the butterfly song. That's how it goes. So the first part, the fly like a butterfly, is kind of your intro, and you could really add any kind of movement here. The idea is just to keep the pelvis and the base of your legs stable, so keeping your sit bones rooted while you're moving your upper body. So that's good for building core strength, which also helps with breast support for speech and speaking. The second part, the flap like a butterfly, that encourages a little bit of mobility through the wrist. It also gives them it's a verb, it's an action that they can act out. So that could be something that you could link if you're on a walk with your kids. You could look at all the things that flap. What does it mean to flap your wings? And talk about that. The third part, spread, is an excellent posture for the upper body because you're really opening up through the chest, and you kind of open that chest, squeezing your back together as you do it, which helps to get kind of undo a lot of the postures we find ourselves in our world, kids included. And it also helps to get a good full breath in. But again, it's another action that kids get to practice. Spread. What does it feel like to really spread wide? Then we go into sleep, which is usually the kids' favorite part. They find this really super cute. And you could whisper it. You could make that part last a little longer. If your child is maybe a little hyperactive on a given day and you know they need some calming, then you could let that part last longer. So maybe the sleeping part, you go a little slower and help them sort of calm their nervous system. And then the waking part, I like to just pretend like I'm stretching, just like I would move my arms and wrists in the morning. And that's a good one too, to help the little kids realize like sometimes you're resting and then we have to slowly kind of move our body to come out. So it's a great song to sing with your kids. Lots of opportunity for gross motor, fine motor, language, speech, all sorts of development. You could sing it as fast or as slow as you want it. I have a little girl I work with and she loves it when I sing it as fast as I can. So I work with her, she'll ask me to sing it faster, 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 and then we'll sing it the absolute fastest, and I'll sing it like fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly, fly like a butterfly in the sky. And that's really funny. You could sing it slow. You could take your time. Another thing I do with kids is I turn take with them. So I might sing one set of like one verse, one group of like, you know, there's 3 rounds in each one. So I might sing one part, they sing another. So we're turn taking. Maybe I sing the whole song and then they sing it and I copy their movements, which is great for development because imitating children cues their system to imitate us as the adults. And so that's a good thing for language and speech development. It's also awesome because you're putting the bottoms of the feet together. So you get to kind of wake up some of the proprioceptors in your feet. So all around a really great thing that you could do with your kids. You could do it every day. You could do it multiple times a day. I highly encourage you to try the butterfly song with them. Music is really quite powerful for language and speech development. So, all right, well, thanks guys. I hope that was helpful and let your butterflies fly. Bye.